Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome back to our online class. So today lesson we are going to study about our Hangout 5 in our first video. So everyone, today is Monday, December 28th, 2020. So we nearly celebrate the Happy New Year Eve, right? Okay, so today we're gonna review the lesson. It is about our review 1, unit 1 until unit 3. So we're gonna do on page 40 and page 41. So you can turn your book to page 40 and page 41 together. Okay, are you ready? Now let's go to our next slide is about our part A. Write the words. So it is about a puzzle game, right? Okay, so these are the words that you already know. So first one is, what is it everyone? Yes, as what you can see, it is sugar. And this is maybe the somebody cutting the parsley, right? And for this picture, as what you can see, she is carrying the baby, right? And for our next picture is, as what you can see, they are students and they are wearing the school uniform. Okay, so next is, what is it? Shoe, right? But what do we call it? We call it a sandal, right? Okay, so our next picture is what you can see, a baby. Yeah. Okay, our next picture, it is the pineapple, right? And the last picture, as what you can see, a boy, he is trying to call to somebody by using the payphone. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you need to use any words that you think is suitable with each picture, right? Okay, so before we getting started to do this exercise part A, so let me show you the definition and also the meaning of the words that you gonna complete. Okay, so we have the across and we have the down, right? So we're gonna do the across first, and after that you're gonna do the down first. Okay, so number 2, in the across line, the meat from a cow, what do we call it everyone? Yes, so keep your answer. So number 4, a type of shoes, you usually wear them in the summer. Number 7, the type of clothes that students wear at school. 8, a type of yellow fruit. Okay, so these are about our across word. So now let's see about the down word. So we have number 1, a sweet white or brown powder, you use it for cooking. Number 2, a person who looks after babies or children when their parents are not at home. Number 3, a public phone, you have to put in money to use it. Number 5, to move on your hands and knees, babies do this. Number 6, the last one is to cut something into pieces. You can do this with a knife. Okay, everyone, now let's see about our puzzle together. So, like what I said, we're gonna do the across word. Okay, so in our across word, we have number 2, number 4, number 7, and number 8, right? Okay, so in our number 2, so how many word everyone that you gonna complete? Okay, so we have only four letter, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a letter. So it start with letter B. What is it, everyone? Yeah, it is the meat from a cow. So we call it beef. Yeah, very good. So beef. Yes, say the word with me together. Beef. Beef. Very good. Okay, so next is we're gonna do our number 4. Number 4, so I'm gonna give you a letter. A single letter start with letter S. Okay, it's begin with letter S. What is it, everyone? Number 4, a type of shoes you usually wear them in the summer. Okay, what do we call it, everyone? This one, right? So this one we call it as sandal. Okay, very good. All right, so next is number 7, the type of clothes that students wear at school. This one, right? This picture. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 letters that you need to complete. Okay, so it is a type of clothes that you have to wear it at school, right? So it starts with letter U. Very good. So what is it, everyone? Uniform. Very good. Okay, so our last word in our crossword is across line is, it begin with letter P. Yeah, this one, what do we call this one? Is the fruit that You can see a yellow fruit, right? So we call it as pineapple. Very good. Okay, everyone, so we have completed about our across line. So now let's move on to our down line or downward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 words that you need to complete, right? So now we're gonna begin with our first one. It is about a sweet white or brown powder. You use it for cooking. The taste is so sweet. Okay, so everyone, it starts with letter S. So this one we call it sugar. Very good. Okay, so number two, a person who looks after babies or children. Okay, this one, right? She is not a mom actually. So a person who looks after a baby, we call it as the baby babysitter. Very good. Okay, so number three, it is a public phone. You have to put in money to use it. Okay, this one, this picture, right? So it's the kind of public phone. When you want to use it, you need to put money, you need to put a coin in order to make a call to somebody, right? So it starts with letter. It starts with letter what, everyone? Yeah, letter P. So P, A, payphone. Very good. Say the word with me. Payphone. Good job. Okay, so now next is number five. Our word number five. Where is it? Yeah, here. Okay, number five. What is it, everyone? Number five, to move on your hands and knees. Baby, do this. So first, baby need to crawl, right? Okay, start with letter C and the word crawl. Crawl. Very good. Okay, our last word is number six. To cut something into pieces, you can do this with a knife. So we call it, as what you can see in the picture, a person chop the parsley, right? Okay, good job, everyone. So now let's move on to our next exercise. Is about our exercise part B. Listen, then circle by listening to our track 039. Okay, everyone. So now let's spend some time to listen to our track first. Now let's start.
B. Listen, then circle.
What are those?
They're coconuts.
Wow! Where are they from?
They're grown in Malaysia.
I see. And they're pineapples, aren't they?
Yes, right.
Pineapples are grown in Thailand, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Anyway, what are you doing?
I'm baking. Do you want to help?
Are you baking with pineapples and coconuts?
No, I'm baking a cake. Do you know how to bake?
I used to help my mom bake cakes when I was younger. I don't anymore. I'm not good at baking.
It's okay. I can show you how. Did you used to mix the flour and sugar?
No, I didn't.
Did you used to whisk the ingredients?
No, I didn't do that. Actually, I only used to help my mom eat the cakes.
It's easy. First, you mix the ingredients in a bowl. Next, you whisk them together. Then you put it into the oven. Finally, you eat it.
Wow, that's easy. Now I'm so hungry.
All right, everyone. So now it's time to check about our answers. So we have 4 questions. 1, where are the coconut from? 2, what is the boy baking? 3, what did the girl used to do? 4, what do you do before eating the cake? All right, everyone. So now let's check out our answer together. Number 1, where are the coconut from? So the coconuts are from Thailand or Malaysia? So it's from Malaysia. Okay, good. Number 2, what is the boy baking? So what is the boy baking? Okay, so is it cookie or is it pie? A or B? So the boy baking pie, right? Okay. Next is number 3, what did the girl used to do? A or B? Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Very good. Our last one. 4, what do you do before eating the cake? Yeah, what do you do before you eating the cake? You need to go to the fridge or you need to go to the oven. Sorry. Okay, so before eating the cake, you have to go to the oven. Yeah, in order to make cake, we need to bake it first, right? Okay, now let's move on to our part C, the last part of our exercise today. C. Read and circle the mistake, then write the correct word. Number one, the food is making in America. Okay, as we know that when we want to talk about the products that made in other countries, you have to use the passive, right? You have to use the passive voice. But actually, in our sentence, it's not using the passive voice, so it used with the present continuous, right? But for when we want to say or express about any products that made in other country, we do not use the present continuous, right? So we need to use the passive voice. Okay, so where is the mistake, everyone? So the mistake is the word making. Okay, so we change the making to made. Very good. Okay, so now let's move to our number two. The sandals are made in Brazil, isn't they? Yeah, which one is the mistake? Okay, the mistake is the word isn't. Okay, so I want you to focus at this word sandals. Actually, sandal is not a singular, it is plural, right? So that's why our verb be is not is. It goes to aren't, right? Aren't they, right? Okay, number three, first, chopping the parsley. So it is talking about the how to make food, right? How to do something, right? Okay, so the mistake is the word chopping. So actually, when you want to tell somebody to do something, we rarely use the kind of verb plus ing, right? So we use the verb infinitive, the word chop. So first, chop the parsley. Number four, don't pour too much sauce. Okay, so I want you to look at the word pour, everyone. Pour is, it is not, it is in the our past tense, right? But look at our first one is the auxiliary verb don't. Okay, right? Okay, so the mistake is the word pour, right? So it changed to pour without ed. Number five, she used to watch silent film. Okay, so as we know that we use the word used to express about the actions or repeated habits that happen in the past time, right? But actually, this one is not correct. The form is not correct. As what you can see in our usage of the word used to, you have to use with subject plus used to plus verb infinitive or verb one in the positive form, right? But this one is not correct, so we don't need to put ed, right? Okay, so the mistake is the word watched and it goes to watch. Very good. So number six, do you use to develop photos? Do you use to develop photos? Okay, as we know that in the word used to, we use it for only the past tense, right? So when you want to make it into question, you have to change do to the word did. Okay, so do is the mistake, so we change it to the word did. Okay, that's it, everyone. So thank you for watching, and this is the end of our first video. Okay, so see you in our second video.